could strain schools and raise concerns about partisan influence. As Illinois faces a housing shortage, an Illinois Policy Institute researcher says state regulations are limiting new construction. New data shows home prices are up more than 44% since 2019, while housing availability continues to fall statewide. An Illinois Senate Democrat has introduced legislation that would bar current ICE agents from being hired by state or local police departments. Senator Laura Fine says the bill is aimed at addressing training concerns and rebuilding trust between law enforcement and communities. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
I am Tricia Grosser, and this is Elgin, February 2nd, 1926. Elginites breathe a long, sweet sigh of relief this morning, for when the Honorable Rufus J. Groundhog, Esquire, emerged from his snug burrow in the ground, there was nary a sign of a shadow tagging around him, which is conclusive proof that springtime is close at hand. Not satisfied with the unerring ability of the Honorable Rufus to foretell the early or late advent of spring, several inquisitive citizens have inquired to where this Groundhog Day idea originated. An inconspicuous rodent, the groundhog had not only figured prominently in Indian legend, but in American history as well. Before Daniel Webster arose to renown as one of America's foremost orator and statesman, it is said that his triumph and swaying the hearts of men began when, as a child, he and his brother found a groundhog. They argued as to whether to kill it. Daniel's brothers suggested that they go to their father and let him decide after each had stated an opinion. Daniel made such an appeal for the little groundhog's life that his father, with tears in his eyes, said to his older son, "Zeke, let it go in peace." And again in Primer Readers, the little verse dedicated to the insignificant groundhog has been learned and taught to thousands of school children.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 years ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Progressive. This afternoon, scattered snow showers before 3. Mostly cloudy with a high near 32, cooling to around 30. Tonight, sleet and freezing rain likely with a chance of snow showers. Mostly cloudy with a low around 28. Currently, it's 26 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome in, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tammy and Friends here on...
Oh, you moved the wire.
Oh, man. How's that?
You're all good.
That happens to me occasionally. All right. Now, we're all connected. Okay. Everybody's here. Matt's pushing buttons. We've got Rebecca joining us for the second hour, so we are on our own for the first hour.
All righty.
All righty. What's happening, Mr. Matthew? Anything new?
Well... I had my coffee today. I don't know what else.
Where is it?
I got to make another pot.
Oh,
I did
okay.
this again. I already had 1 cup of coffee today.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
I've had like 4 today.
Really?
I needed to wake up.
Wow.
I was a little groggy, so you need to have you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Now I'm totally wired and ready to rumble, man.
So.
Yeah, I kept drinking coffee late. Like I'm usually done by 10 o'clock. If I don't have pickleball, I'm usually done by 10 o'clock. But I was drinking it on the way in, so
Yeah.
I'm awake if nothing else. I'm awake if nothing else. Hey, where do football players dance?
Oh boy, we're starting off strong here.
We are. Right. Where do they dance?
They dance on the field
at a football.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I got a lot of them are lame like that, but they're football jokes. How did chickens encourage their football teams? They egg them on. I saw you thinking.
Feathers.
I saw you think. I saw the wheels turning.
Feathers. I don't know.
I wanted to help you out with that.
Something like that.
I saw the wheels turning, and I did. The steam was coming out of your ears, but I wanted to stop you ahead of time. Oh, there's many, many, many more where that came from. You'll get a healthy dose of them throughout. Yeah, I know, you lucky dogs, you. Hey, have you ever done a self-checkout at a store?
Yeah, and not very often. If I have like a couple items, I will.
Yeah. I used to like never because I'm like that's ridiculous. I'm not getting paid to do my own checkout. Let somebody else check me.
Yeah,
It's much easier
I
if somebody else
understand
does
that.
it. However, I have done them, but there's a problem going on now with self checkout lanes. It's becoming a barometer of something much harder to ignore. This article is telling me behavior at the kiosk is shifting in measurable ways, underscoring how sharply food costs are reshaping the shopping experience. Self checkout theft is climbing as grocery costs continue to rise. New data shows a sharp increase in shoppers admitting to it and revealing how economic pressure is changing decisions at the register.
They're just admitting it?
They're admitting that they have stolen in the past. 27% of users now admit, 27% now admit to, on this one survey, now admit to purposefully not scanning items, up from 15% just 2 years ago.
So can they track them down and like charge them?
No, not if you're taking, this was a survey from Lending Tree. So they were just asking them, have you ever gone through a checkout? Have you ever purposely not scanned something
okay,
at
without,
they're not there, they can't check, and there's no identifying. It's just a survey. So 2 years ago, well, I think there's way more self-checkouts now than there was 2 years ago. So you have more of them to get people stealing from, I guess would be the right way to say that. But 2 years ago, it was 15% of people admitted. Now, and this is who admits it, by the way. And then now it's 27% of users now admit to, among those who admitted to stealing, 47% cited unaffordable essentials as their primary reason, while 39% said prices felt unfair or too high. Those earning less than $50,000 annually now show negative demand signals, according to Morning Consult Consumer Health Index. What does that mean? The widest gap between high and low earners on record. The pattern mirrors the economic pressure that has defined much of the year for lower earning Americans. So, Lending Tree did this survey. Survey reveals significant differences across generations. 41% of millennials and 37% of Gen Zs admit to taking an item without scanning it, according to the Lending Tree data. Baby boomers, however, by contrast, have widely adopted self-checkout for the same reasons as everyone else, speed and convenience. But they use the technology different. The data shows that 77% of boomers users believe self-checkout makes stealing easier, the highest suspicion rate of any generation, yet they are the least likely to actually do it. The difference isn't about the technological ability, but about trust and economic pressures combined. For older shoppers, the self-checkout kiosk is a system to be monitored and followed. For younger shoppers, specifically those under 45, who are feeling the brunt of economic instability, it has become a system to be gamed. The generation that trusts technology the least is the only one actually using it. I don't know.
There's a thing called food pantries.
What is it?
Right?
What do you mean?
Well, like if why would you steal? I mean,
why would you steal?
I mean, of course we know why. But
it's probably a
like,
crime of convenience, don't you think? I'm checking out, and
yeah,
I think this meat is too
people.
high. I'm not going to charge. I'm just going to throw it in the bag. I don't know how, because they do have technology there that weighs stuff when you put it down. You know, you have to set it on here, but I don't think it can see everything you're doing. I don't know. I hardly ever use the self checkout.
Oh, I hardly do either. But
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah. But they're saying food insecurity is kind of making people do it. And they also survey found that gray area and self-checkout behavior, 36% of users have accidentally left an unscanned item. I think I've done
Well,
that.
accidentally, to be honest, who knows? I
think I left it, though. I mean, I thought I scanned it.
Oh,
and
no,
took
but
it.
there's times when sometimes I'm like, wait, did I scan that? It went through fine, so maybe I did. But,
Yeah, right. So
accidents
they
like that.
accidentally left an unscanned item with 61% of them kept it. I see. So when they got home, they realized they had an unscanned item and they just kept it. They didn't bring it back to go get charged for it at the store. When budgets are tight, keeping an accidentally unscanned item doesn't register as theft. the relationship between shoppers and retailers have become more transactional, with self-checkout lanes serving as a space where economic pressure and loss prevention collide. I don't know. I found it interesting. I don't know. Sign of the times, because you're seeing more and more of those self-checkouts.
You know what's something interesting too, and it's kind of on topic, but it's a specifically different situation, flea markets.
What about it?
Well, think about all of the stuff that's laid out on the tables. They probably most likely don't have cameras.
Oh, do people swipe at flea markets?
I don't know. Because
I bet they do, because everybody's touching it, And people watch like a hawk when you're at their booth. They're watching
not
your
everyone.
No.
There is one particular booth. I won't say anything.
No.
But there's one particular booth that is at a particular flea market.
Yeah.
And it's huge. And there's so much stuff they're just sprawled out. The person that has the booth just like kind of almost like just throw stuff on the table.
Yeah.
And it's you
dig through it.
And sometimes this person is like at the back of their truck,
not
and
even
they're
looking.
not even
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
And it's like I swear to you, I've never done it. But
Right. But you
I
said
to myself like
you could be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
You need honest people, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. So, I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting. How do football players deal with their problems, Matt?
They throw a fit.
They tackle them head on.
There you go.
When should football players wear armor?
When should they wear armor?
Uh-huh. When they play night games, KNIGHT. Yeah, right. I know they're bad. I know. Send your letters to Matt, not me, of complaints. No.
Hey.
Matt's like, all right, knock it off right now. Well, let's see. What else was I looking at? The big games this weekend, right? This is why we got football jokes everywhere. Should we talk about the fundraiser that we're sponsoring? I don't have an information sheet on it. I don't know any of it.
Absolutely.
But perhaps you can share. Or do we have a sheet to put up on the...
We sure do.
Let's do it. Let's put that up. Let's talk about it. We've got a WRMN sponsored event. If you're looking for something fun to do for the game... Here you go. It is
Big Bash.
It's the Big Bash. Here it is. It's a Super Bowl benefit bash. Such small text, Matthew. Can you read that for us?
So this is we're sponsors of this event that's brought to you by Athletes Headquarters Foundation. So we're sponsors for it, alongside with Celsius Life Fit and Vaselli Law. So basically, what it is the big game. It's going to be at the Wintrust Field. And you can get your tickets. It's for this the benefit bash. And if you go to the athletics, here I'll show you. And they even commented, Athletes Headquarters Foundation. You can find the post on their page that does talk about it. So it's their
Athletes. Wait, tell me the website again.
Athletes Headquarters Foundation.
.org or .com?
ahqfoundation.org.
Okay. And that's where you'll find the information. You can order tickets off that site, I assume?
Yep, you can order tickets. So what it is, tickets are $125, and then if you want a private suite, it's $1,000.
Jeez, Louise. And so this is in Schaumburg at where the Boomers play.
That's right.
Oh, fun. So, but how does that work? I guess, are they using it's indoors somewhere then?
It's going to be indoors. So it says guests will enjoy a live stream of the Super Bowl in a lively atmosphere. So it's going to be at the suite at Wintrust Field, and it's really just it's a Super Bowl party. And what it'll be, there's going to be food there, open bar, raffles, free parking available for all attendees, and there's going to be a silent auction also.
Parking is free?
Parking's free.
So the $125 gets you in the door, gets you unlimited food and open bar. Is that what I read?
It says, yeah.
Oh, great.
For the Bash Pass.
Yeah.
Now, if you want a private suite for additional,
Yeah, that was a pricey one. But, well, good. That sounds like a fun event if you're looking for something
to do. And then proceeds, a lot of the proceeds go to kids who can't afford gear for football and for sports. So.
Well, that's nice. That's good. I know you're watching it at home. We haven't decided what we're doing. I think we might be watching it at home. I like to go, or no, I take that back. There's another party that we're supposed to go to, and I don't remember where he's doing it, but this buddy of ours has one every year that we have to make an appearance at. It might be, because let's face it, I don't care about this game. I don't care.
I don't either. The thing I like the most is the food and the commercials.
That's right. And that's what all of us like, really. I mean, come on. I wanted to show you guys some commercials today, but we figured you two would give us a no on that one, so I can't do that. But they're out there. I forgot the name of the website, but if you just Google it, the website I gave you was U-Spot or something like that. You can see how many because sometimes during the game it's hard to see or hear them, especially if you're at a party and you're watching it in a group. You can't really hear the commercials very well, which is why I kind of like to watch it at home so I could see. The commercials my favorite part, quite frankly.
iSpot.tv.
That's it. iSpot.tv is where you'd go if you want to see any of those commercials early. That's where they've got them. I like fun food, so I got some fun food ideas for you. Now, this is out of foodnetwork.com, and we've got football-shaped foods, which I love the idea. I like eating things that are shaped like other things. It's more fun. It's cute. It's more fun. So they've got a bunch of recipes on Food Network if you want to make some cute little football things. They've got, let's see, the first one they've got is, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Is that what you're looking? Are you looking at what I'm looking at here?
I'm looking at what you're looking at. Oh, no, those are the suckers. Yeah, those look cute. Those are fantasy footballs. They're very cute. They're cake pops that are in the shape of footballs. Looks pretty simple to make.
That's cool.
Just pipe a few white lines, and they look like footballs. A lot of these things, by the way, are just... You shape it in the shape of a football. Yeah, that thing, I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, this one. That looks like it is...
like a meatloaf or something. Oh, you dip... Oh, I bet it's a cheese thing. It doesn't tell me because it's just the opening picture. But the next one down is Sonny's Cheese and Charcuterie Football, which is super cute. Oh, nice. It's a football shaped... Is it a pastry? Score big on game day with this fun charcuterie board loaded with savory meats. How do you figure that? Oh, is it upside down? No. Does that sound like what that is? Do you see meats and cheeses on that board right there? Cheeses and crowd-pleasing snacks. I think the description isn't describing what
Unless the meats and the cheeses are baked or put into this baked
Well, they
bread.
Better be. That's all.
I don't know.
But it doesn't look easy to eat. Like, what do I dig into that? I'm not sure what that is. I would move on. The next one's cuter. Smoky football cheese ball with pecan bacon crust. Yum. It's in the shape of a football, so you do a cheese ball, shape it like a football, roll it in nuts, and then put cheese on it for the laces. That's basically what they did on all these cheese balls. Or a meatball stuffed football bread. That looks yummy.
That does look good.
And a substantial, a little bit. It's calzones will never be the same. This giant doughy football has a surprise inside. There's meatballs inside of that football. You can get the recipe right there on foodnetwork.com. The next one's super cute. These are easy. Aren't those cute? These are cereal treat footballs. This is like a Rice Krispies treat, but it looks like maybe Cocoa Krispies or something I used. Because it looks chocolate, because it's a brown football.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, maybe it's Cocoa Pebbles. It's totally acceptable to play with your food on this one. They took classic crispy Rice Krispie treats and gave them a Super Bowl-inspired makeover by molding the pliable mixture into a football shape before it sets. The end results are pretty touchdown-worthy. Yeah, those are cute. Those are easy. People would like that one, too. This next one is that spinach and artichoke, but they've stuffed it into an oblong-shaped bread that they made look like a football with the laces, but you got to take that top piece off, so it really wouldn't look like a football on the table. But it would probably be yummy. I mean, who doesn't like spinach and artichoke? Do you like spinach and artichoke? Dip? Have you ever had it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Really? I love it. It's so good. It's not. It doesn't like me, but I like it. Ice cream sandwiches. Who would have think ice cream sandwiches for this? But it's cold. You could keep them outside on the porch.
It looks like a ding dong.
It does look like a ding dong. Store-bought chocolate shell topping makes it a cinch to coat these homemade ice cream sandwiches. I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. Or this football cheese ball with herbed crackers. Yum. This looks great, too. This is Valerie's Creamy Dreamy Cheese Ball. It's a great way to kick off your party. And the recipe is right there online, too. Let's see. This one is the pastrami football finger sandwiches.
That's cute.
It is very cute.
It does look good.
And the football, so it's on those little rye breads, but it's cut into little football shapes. The crust is cut off. Dark rye breads, pastrami sandwiches, and then the top has got pieces of cheese. Phew, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I was trying to stop it. Sorry about that, folks. And it's got pieces of cheese that show the laces on top of the sandwiches, so it's cute. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze again.
You're going to sneeze again?
Yeah, you
All
might
right.
want to cut my mic.
Okay, I'm cutting your mic. No. Okay, we're cutting the mic for the, you don't want to hear.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Okay, you're good.
No, I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to sneeze. Okay. Who knows? We'll see. Next up on this happy little list is the cinnamon pull-apart football. Come on now, that's the perfect little dessert for the game, don't you think? Those are cinnamon rolls. Can't think of a better use for a tube of refrigerated cinnamon rolls than this fun football-shaped treat.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I just had an idea.
What?
And then if you don't finish it and it hardens, it gets stale, then you throw it.
You go play catch in the yard?
Yeah.
Okay, you could do it. I could see it. So that one looks super easy and super cute, and not that much effort involved. The tailgate cake pops, those we looked at at the beginning. These look like the same kind of thing, just a little bit different shape. And then the football chocolate peanut butter dip. What? Who doesn't like chocolate peanut butter? You don't have to be a pro decorator to make this cute game day display. As long as you chill the dip well, overnight is best. Okay, so get busy on that now if you have time. It'll hold its shape and be easy to mold. So it's chocolate and peanut butter dip. Look at the interesting, they've got it looks like pieces of ice cream cone to dip into it.
Yeah. Oh, what are those cookies? Those are good cookies. What are those? The vanilla ones? What are those called?
Oh, those are, what are those called? They're like vanilla wafer-y kind of things, but I forgot the name of them. I know.
I haven't had those in ages.
I know. Those used to be a classic. This next one, Jamaica meat pie footballs, very cute. I don't know how you make those with it's like puffy pie crust on it,
Jamaican me hungry.
Jamaican me yummy. And then football cake. Who doesn't want a football cake? No special cake pan is required. This adorable game day football is made from 2 cleverly cut cake rounds. Nothing goes to waste. The trim become edible dirt, topped with coconut grass to make it look like a football. It's cute. It's a cute one.
Nice.
This one looks a little mushy. This is the dark chocolate cayenne. Who wants chocolate and pepper? I don't know. Anybody?
You want a little kick?
I don't know. I don't, but somebody might. Those are whoopie pies that are shaped like football, and they've got pepper in them. Like hot. Would you do chocolate with hot?
No, not for me personally.
Doesn't even work. Now, you hear like chili, lime, and honey, like those two together. I can see mildly mixing those in some sort of sauce, but chocolate, dark chocolate, and cayenne pepper don't seem to go together. I don't know. Somebody might like it. It's available. There's your recipe on Food Network. And then let's see, peanut butter football cookie is another big one they've got there. That's pretty cool looking.
It's quite large.
It's a very large cookie. These are super cute. The mini cupcakes they have almonds that they've dipped in chocolate, and then little white frosting laces on top of cupcakes that have green coconut for the grass. Very cute little cupcakey things. Or you could do a spicy cheddar cheese football. That's another cheese ball that you can dip vegetables or crackers with. Spinach and artichoke football empanadas. Those sound fabulous. And then another football cake. There's all kinds of them on here. So if you want to go to foodnetwork.com and just search the big game day, it says Foods for Game Day is what you would search for that one. And you can see all these recipes. They've got, I want to say 56 of them or something. They've got a ton of them.
79.
79. Oh, this one's got 23. He's got 79. There's a ton of them. But they're all shaped like a football. So there you go. How cute is that? All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break, and we will be back after these messages. Stick with us.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. As Illinois faces a housing shortage, an Illinois Policy Institute researcher says state regulations are limiting new construction. New data shows home prices are up more than 44% since 2019, while housing availability continues to fall statewide. An Illinois Senate Democrat has introduced legislation that would bar current ICE agents from being hired by state or local police departments. Senator Laura Fine says the bill is aimed at addressing training concerns and rebuilding trust between law enforcement and communities. Illinois Democrats are backing a proposal requiring public high schools to offer voter registration to eligible students. Supporters say it would boost civic engagement, while critics warn it could strain schools and raise concerns about partisan influence. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
When it comes to game day, you play to win. And when it's go time, it's Total Wine time. With the lowest prices on your go-to lineup of beers, seltzers, and wines that'll turn your kitchen counter into the ultimate home tailgate. Total Wine is your home field advantage. Our team will go the extra yard to get you ready for the big game. We've got what you need to tackle game day and every day, only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly, B21.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
When tragedy strikes, you need more than a lawyer, you need a voice. Romanucci and Blandon fight for justice in cases of personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, and medical malpractice. With over $1 billion recovered, their results speak loud. Call 312-458-1000 or visit rblaw.net. That's 312-458-1000. Romanucci and Blandon, national impact, personalized care. No fee unless they win. Proud supporter of America's First Responders Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. This afternoon, isolated snow showers before 3, mostly cloudy with a high near 32. Tonight, snow likely after 1, cloudy with a low around 28. Looking ahead to Friday, snow likely before 9, then isolated snow showers. Highs near 37. Currently, it's 28 and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers, the #1 wiper blades in America.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tami and Friends. We've got about 2:35 on a Thirsty Thursday. I know.
Thursday.
We still have to work on that. I don't know. Every time I never even think about it after I leave here. At some point, hey, any suggestions for what our Thursdays could be? I don't know. We'll have to. We're open to all. All ideas are welcome. Let's see. It is News Nation time. Have you been digging around in there, or did you find something in there, or the AP?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a longer story with the recording of it, but I think we should be okay.
What do you mean?
It's like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yep. So this is a couple in Florida that recently took a vacation to the Bahamas. They returned to the U.S. with one of them fighting for their lives. News Nation's Alessandra Young is in Tampa with the story.
Brian Roush and his girlfriend went to the Bahamas for New Year's to celebrate recently moving in together. But by January 4th, he was in the hospital fighting for his life.
Currently, Brian Roush is at Broward Health in Fort Lauderdale with kidney failure.
He has a little bit of heart damage, and he has, a number of secondary infections from just being in the hospital for a long time. And he can't walk, and he can't use most of his limbs right now.
His daughter, Brittany Roush, tells me while he was in the Bahamas for New Year's, he tripped and scraped his ankle, then later on did typical activities while in the Bahamas, like swimming with pigs. When he and his girlfriend got back to Fort Lauderdale, though, he became violently ill and unresponsive and was rushed to the hospital.
His ankle erupted into blisters right in front of them. And so the doctor suspected flesh-eating bacteria, necrotizing fasciitis, got him into emergency surgery to remove fluid.
According to the CDC, necrotizing fasciitis, known as flesh-eating disease, is rare, but recent data shows how deadly it can be, with up to 1 in 5 people having died from the infection, even with treatment.
His lungs, kidneys, and his liver all failed throughout the week before he was able to start recovering.
Brittany says her father was given less than 10% chance of surviving.
And they gave him such a low chance of survival, and everything had to go right for him to get there.
But he's been fighting hard in the hospital.
You just can't explain the experience of seeing your loved one so weak and feeble, and so it's been very, very difficult.
Oh yeah, so I mean, even just a little scrape like that.
Who'd have thought that flesh-eating disease is wacky? So, but I thought it was only in lakes, isn't that? Or maybe I'm thinking wrong. I thought that you could. He sounds like he was in the ocean.
Mhm.
Yes, I mean he was in Bahamas, right? I thought that flesh-eating stuff was only in lakes. The parasite in it was in freshwater, not saltwater. I don't know. Maybe he did some. I don't know. I didn't know you could swim with pigs. So
that too. That was something. When I heard that, I was like,
well, there's probably wild pigs. Probably. I don't know. I'm just assuming. And they're swimming around somewhere. Maybe it was a lake of freshwater that he could go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that flesh-eating bacteria wasn't in saltwater, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I don't know. It sounds awful.
Yeah.
And who'd think twice about a scratch on your ankle? I
Mhm.
mean, it's no big deal. You carry on. You keep moving.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's scary though to think about, even just something small like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
turning into
scary.
something very big. What's
Yeah.
his prognosis? Did they say he's going to fully recover? They think?
He's still in recovery right now. They said that he'll likely be there for the next 3 to 6 months.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds horrible. How old was that dude?
I think
50 something.
50 something.
Yeah.
No, 62.
Oh, good Lord.
62.
Okay. All right. Well, hope he recovers fully. He's in Miami, you say? Or no, Fort Lauderdale. You said he went back to Fort Lauderdale. I hope he recovers. Let's, hope we'll pull for him, I mean, but that sounds like an awful experience. But who hasn't, you go to the Bahamas, you're going to go do stuff.
I cut my foot in Bermuda on the rocks.
Yeah.
But it healed right away because I was in salt water.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it was like
I can't tell you how many times I tried to surf, and there's as I said, tried to surf.
Tried to surf.
I did it.
I've never
did
tried
do
surfing ever.
I took surfing lessons, but this was in like Orange County, and the bottom of the where you go in and out, all rocks, and everybody's feet were just bloody stumps. I mean, you had to put you had to get water shoes, and they didn't. Even with water shoes, you had just stuff all over. but didn't stop any of us from, keep.
Yeah. And the cut I got wasn't that bad, but it was enough to where, it cut through a good amount, a couple layers of skin.
Yeah.
So it was was bleeding quite a bit, but then I just kept it in the water and the next day it was healed.
You don't even think about it. That's why I could see this guy with just a little cut on his ankle, no big deal, but clearly that's where the infection started on him.
My parents were like, "You're wearing water shoes. I know you don't like them." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
I hated wearing water shoes. Now, if I ever went back, I would wear very protective water shoes.
Water shoes are your friend.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, make sure you have a pair of those with you. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It sounds awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it just sounds awful. So hope he's recovering well. We are going to take a quick break, come back, and we're going to talk about music. What happened? It is February 5th today. What happened in the world of music? No good birthdays, but some good stories for you. So we'll have those when we get back.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie & Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us today on a Thirsty Thursday. What? You didn't get your coffee, so you're sticking to the one?
I forgot about it. Yeah.
Well, you must be awake. You must be awake
I think
enough.
I'm just gonna stick with one right now.
Yeah, good.
You know,
good.
Just see how it is. Let's see. Do we have
See if you get all the way through it.
Do you have any comments here on the YouTube side of things? Let me just double check here. We've got Brendan in the comments section. He had nice coffee this morning from Dunkin' Donuts and egg bites.
All right. How's it going, Brendan? Thanks for joining us today. We're glad you're here with us. Let's see. Let's talk about music. What happened on this date in music? Well, it is the 5th of February already.
Nice.
Come pretty quickly, didn't it? 1962, the first day's recording session for Ray Charles' Modern Sounds in Country and Western Music took place at Capitol Studios in New York City on this date. The Beatles in 1962 played 2 shows, one at the Cavern Club at lunchtime and in the evening at the Kingsway Club in Southport. This was the first time that Ringo Starr appeared live with the group after drummer Pete Best became ill. Oh, that was a bad one for Pete Best. He never came back, did he? 1966, Petula Clark had her best number 1. Is that right? Had her second, sorry. I'm like, where did that come from? Her second number 1 U.S. Singles chart with My Love, making her the first British female to have 2 U.S. number 1 hits. My Love became a number 4 hit in the UK. And in 1967 on this date, the News of the World reported that Mick Jagger had taken LSD at the Moody Blues home in the UK. Jagger sued the paper for libel in an ongoing feud between the News of the World and the Rolling Stones. I didn't know that there was an ongoing war. In 1967, the Beatles filmed part of their promo clip for Penny Lane around the Royal Theatre. Let's see. And then 1970, on this date, David Bowie recorded 4 songs at the BBC Paris Cinema, London, for the John Peel Sunday Concert Radio Show. This was guitarist Mick Ronson's first appearance with Bowie, who went on to work with Bowie as one of the Spiders from Mars. 1971, Black Sabbath started recording what would be their 3rd album, Master of Reality, at Island Studios in London. And then Paul Simon in 1972 released his first new song without Art Garfunkel, Mother and Child Reunion, which peaked at number 4 in the U.S. Simon got the idea for the song's title from a chicken and egg dish called Mother and Child Reunion that he saw at a Chinese restaurant, on a Chinese restaurant menu. I know. I love it. And this is a classic song. We're going to play it for you now. A little Paul Simon, Mother and Child Reunion.
No, I would not give you false hope on this strange and mournful day. But the mother and child reunion is only a motion away. Oh, little darling of mine, I can't for the life of me remember a Saturday. I know they say let it be, but it just don't work out that way. And the course of a lifetime runs over and over again. No, I would not give you false hope on this strange and mournful day. But the mother and child reunion is only a motion away. Oh, little darling of mine, I just can't believe it's so. Though it seems strange to say, I've never been laid so low in such a mysterious way. And the course of a lifetime runs over and over again. But I would not give you false hope on this strange and mournful day, when the mother and child reunion
Mother and child reunion. What came first, chicken or the egg? I don't know. I think the chicken.
The chicken.
Yeah, chicken's got to be there. I think it's got to be the chicken. I don't know. Let's see. February 5th. What else happened in 2004? This was last year. 2 years ago. American country music singer, songwriter, record producer, and actor Toby Keith died in his sleep in Oklahoma at the age of 62. His chart-topping debut, Should Have Been a Cowboy, topped the U.S. country charts and was the most played country song of the 1990s. The song received 3 million spins since then, according to Broadcast Music Incorporated. Let's see. In June 2022, Keith announced that he had been diagnosed with stomach cancer. That was pretty sad. In 2016, a new species of black tarantula that lives near Folsom Prison, California, was named after Johnny Cash. It's called, I'm going to mess this up, Apphonopelma Johnny Cashy. It was among 14 new tarantula species from the southern U.S., which were described by biologists in the journal Zookeys. Well, there you go. Who doesn't want a big hairy bug named after him, huh? Let's see. In 2007, producer Phil Spector won $900,000 after settling an embezzlement claim. Spector said former assistant Michelle Blaine removed $425,000 from his pension and did not repay a $635,000 loan. In 2006, the Rolling Stones played 3 songs during the halftime show of the Super Bowl in Detroit. After the event, the Stones expressed their displeasure over having Mick Jagger's microphone turned down during the song Start Me Up for some lines that we're not even going to talk about here on the radio. And in 2004, Janet Jackson's right breast became the most searched for image in the net history. Jackson's breast was seen by millions on TV after Justin Timberlake pulled at her bodice during a duet. Search engines reported a big jump in searches from Janet Jackson and the Super Bowl as people turned to the web for images of the event. Wardrobe malfunction is what it was called. Do you recall that at all? That was 2004. No? Oh, God, it was a big deal. Big, hairy deal. And you what? I remember watching it live. Going,
really?
Wait, did I just see what I just saw? But I don't remember if you could rewind it back then or not. I don't know. It was a big, hairy deal. Let's see, in 2003, Courtney Love blamed her bad language for the alleged air rage incident that led to her arrest in London at London's Heathrow Airport. As she left Heathrow's police station, the singer said, "I cussed at a lady. My daughter always said I had a potty mouth." When asked what it had been like inside the police station, the singer said, "It was fine. They were wonderful in there. It was like being on Prime Suspect," whatever that is. I don't know. She's a nutball, that one, though. Is she still around? I don't even know. I don't know if she's still around. Let's see. And then we've got in 2008, I want to say this one was, Amy Winehouse was questioned by police in connection with a video apparently showing her smoking a crack cocaine pipe. The singer, who was not arrested, was interviewed under caution after the video was posted online by the Sun newspaper. Yeah, that Amy Winehouse, she was a wacky one out there, but she was talented, very, very talented. So we're going to play you to commercial with a little Amy Winehouse. This is You Know I'm No Good. We'll be back after the break.
Meet you downstairs in the bar and her. Your rolled up sleeves in your skull t-shirt. You say, what did you do with him to meet your chips and bitter. You say when we married, 'cause you're not bitter. There'll be none of him no more. I cry for you on the kitchen floor. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. Sweet reunion, Jamaica and Spain. We're like how we were again. I'm in the tub, you on the sea. Lick your lips as I soak my feet. And then you know this little carpet burn. My stomach drop and my guts churn. You shrug, and it's the worst to truly stuck the knife ever. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. You know that I'm no good. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 3 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. As Illinois faces a housing shortage, an Illinois Policy Institute researcher says state regulations are limiting new construction. New data shows home prices are up more than 44% since 2019, while housing availability continues to fall statewide. An Illinois Senate Democrat has introduced legislation that would bar current ICE agents from being hired by state or local police departments. Senator Laura Fine says the bill is aimed at addressing training concerns and rebuilding trust between law enforcement and communities. Illinois Democrats are backing a proposal requiring public high schools to offer voter registration to eligible students. Supporters say it would boost civic engagement, while critics warn it could strain schools and raise concerns about partisan influence. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
When it comes to game day, you play to win. And when it's go time, it's total wine time. With the lowest prices on your go-to lineup of beers, seltzers, and wines that'll turn your kitchen counter into the ultimate home tailgate. Total Wine is your home field advantage. Our team will go the extra yard to get you ready for the big game. We've got what you need to tackle game day and every day, only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly, B21.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by RAINX. An Illinois Senate Democrat has introduced legislation that would bar current ICE agents from being hired by state or local police departments. Senator Laura Fine says the bill is aimed at addressing training concerns and rebuilding trust between law enforcement and communities. Illinois Democrats are backing a proposal requiring public high schools to offer voter registration to eligible students. Supporters say it would boost civic engagement, while critics warn it could strain schools and raise concerns about partisan influence. As Illinois faces a housing shortage, an Illinois Policy Institute researcher says state regulations are limiting new construction. New data shows home prices are up more than 44% since 2019, while housing availability continues to fall statewide. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. This afternoon, isolated snow showers before 3, mostly cloudy with a high near 32. Tonight, snow likely after 1, cloudy with a low around 28. Looking ahead to Friday, snow likely before 9, then isolated snow showers. Highs near 37. Currently, it's 28 and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers, the #1 wiper blades in America.
Does your car need a shine? At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they make it quick, easy, and spotless every time. And they're open 24/7 for your convenience. Right now, get a free car wash just for joining their text club. Text BRITT to 30400 and enjoy a free car wash. Visit Britain's Touchless Car Wash at 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin or at 555 Willow in West Dundee. Britain's, caring for your car while caring for our community.
All the other planter box treatments, they're playing catch-up. BioBoost doesn't just replace talc and graphite. It uses microbes to fuel early vigor and drive season-long performance, helping corn and soybeans deliver at least a 3 times return on investment. That's a yield advantage of 7.41 bushel per acre on corn and a 3.92 yield advantage on soybeans. Get BioBoost today. Visit bwfusion.com/trustthedust to learn more.
Turn it on, let's begin. It's talk time with Tami and friends. Grab a seat, jump
Welcome back, everybody. It's Talk Time with Tami and friends here on Fox Valley Afternoons. We're glad you're here. Oh, look, Rebecca's joining us. She's at the Lake Michigan again, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Can you tell?
Yes, welcome to Lake Michigan. There she is. What's happening, Rebecca?
Oh, just getting over a nasty cold. But, you know, you got to push yourself. And you pushed me,
fun.
Tami.
Is
you
that
pushed me.
yeah, you do have to push yourself some days. How about Nikki? How's she doing? Your daughter? She doing okay?
Well, okay, so that side is good, but I think that's where I picked this one up.
Yeah.
But then I was with my other granddaughter yesterday, and she has RSV.
Didn't she have it before?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. So it must
dang.
be. I know it. But she's a little toughie. She's only 2.
I know, but
she's tough.
boy, oh boy. Well, I hope she's.
I know that's daycare for you.
I know it sure
know?
is, and those little munchkins are germ balls. You know, I mean they're just festering germ balls
Hey,
some days.
I know. I'm like, oh, you really want me to watch? Oh God, here we go. But
you know what?
you know what? I need to get into a routine of taking a bunch of vitamin C and what's the other stuff you take?
Zinc. Oh no,
take that.
I stuff my husband full of D because I had a doc tell me
Of what?
vitamin
Of
D.
what?
D. D is in.
I thought you said DEET. Like,
No, I don't give him DEET.
never mind.
I give him D.
Like Tami, what?
I had a doc tell me that if you take, now listen to this equation. If you take, let's see, for every 25 pounds of body weight, 1,000 units for vitamin D. So let's say you weigh 100 pounds, you would take 4,000 units a day. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
If you
that's a
do
lot.
that,
Yeah.
you will eliminate so many things wrong, like all these problems they're saying. But if you do your body weight for every
let me ask you this,
25,
though.
yes, ma'am.
Wouldn't that seem like, I guess, if it's too much for your body, it would just excrete out, right?
No, it's fat soluble. So D is fat soluble. It's not water soluble. So you got to read up on what. I don't think you can.
Oh, you're big on the vitamin D.
I'm
That's
big
true.
on vitamin D for sure. I don't ever get sick. I really don't get sick that often. So
I don't usually either.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
great.
One cold a year usually, or 2 tops.
Yeah,
But
I mean everybody gets a
knock
little.
on wood.
Yeah.
But, you know, yesterday could have thrown me, so we'll see.
Everybody gets a little something, something. And my husband used to be the guy. He would bring it home. He would, because he's a teacher. He's around kids all the time. But he developed immunities to it. He wouldn't get sick, but the whole family would get sick. Over the years. And now he's the guy getting sick every Christmas. He gets sick. It's like clockwork. He gets sick every Christmas because he wears himself thin during wrestling season. I don't know.
Yeah, you hate to tell Bill, you're just not, 45 anymore, Bill.
He's not?
No,
What the
Tami.
heck? Do I trade him in for a new model? Can I do that?
Oh, well, I
don't
wouldn't if I were
know.
you.
I don't know. Anyway, so we've got a high of 32 today, and guess what we're currently sitting at in downtown Elgin?
I don't know. I'll say 28.
32. We are
we're
at
at
32 with overcast skies. We're going down to 28 tonight with cloudy skies and periods of snow after midnight. Yuck, yuck,
That
yuck.
sounds warm.
28 is warm for us.
swear.
It's like a freaking heat wave around here. And then on Friday, tomorrow, you've got a high of 37, cloudy, and a few flurries are going to continue. Going down to 10 at night. Yeah. So tonight's not going to be so bad, 28, but then it goes down to 10 on Friday night. Yuck. On Saturday, we've got sunny skies during the morning hours, and they'll become overcast in the afternoon. And at night, it gets down to 21. And then on Sunday, your Super Bowl Sunday, we've got mostly cloudy skies early. That'll become cloudy later on, going down to 22 at night with mostly cloudy skies. Then we've got on Monday, 41 is going to be your high. Woohoo! Partay!
Wow.
Partly cloudy skies, going just to 31 at night. So still, we're almost out of freezing at night on that one. Not there yet, though. Tuesday, next week, we've got a high of 45 degrees with partly cloudy skies, going down to 30 at night with mostly cloudy skies and freezing drizzle. That's Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Then Wednesday next week, a high of 37. Cloudy conditions going down to 27 with rain and snow showers again. So, Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going to see freezing rain, drizzle, and snow showers. Yuck. I hate this forecast. I guess it could be worse.
It could be a lot. It could be so cold. It could be like that, 20 below wind chill and all that crap. No, thanks.
So then you got not so bad. A week from today, it's going to be 37 with snow showers early and then peaks of sunshine later in the day and mostly cloudy skies and 25 overnight. So we're working our way out of that freezing sub whatever, but it's still going to be freezing for a while. How's
Nashville?
Nashville is getting warmer.
They
thawed out. My electricity went out today, but it came back on. I think they're doing a lot of work around me. My guy next door, they're taking the tree out of the roof from him. My girl across the street.
The people next to you had a tree on their roof?
Yeah, Beck. The right next to the one I share with there's two of us, and his got a tree right through, and it stopped right at my roof line. It didn't come to my side. It stopped on his side.
Oh my God!
I know. And the girl
bet
across.
You're dying to get down there.
Well, my son and my daughter-in-law are taking care of stuff, but they had their own struggles. They just got power back, and his pipes in his garage. He's got a little apartment over his garage. Blew up, man, and the whole ceiling.
Oh no!
So there was some heat, like on the water heater or something. So some water valve open or something when everything started melting again, and the whole roof of the garage came down on top of. They didn't put. I don't think their cars were in there, but the roof.
That's not good.
Yeah, the roof in the garage came down. They have their own
house.
Yeah, they have their own. But then back across the street from us, there's a little red ranch there.
Yeah,
she got a tree.
I remember.
She got a tree through her kitchen the same night. This guy got it in through the roof in her kitchen. It was crazy.
That's really scary.
Oh,
that's scary.
It was insane. I sent you guys the pictures. It was insane what was going on down there. I've never seen anything like it. It was like apocalyptic. It's crazy what was going on down there. It's getting better. It's getting better. They're starting to cut the line. They're not done by a long shot. There's still people. They haven't had school for 2 weeks, and there's people who still haven't had power for 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. There's people who haven't had power for 2 weeks. Think about that. You're home with your kids with no power for no school for 2 weeks.
I would be driving somewhere.
Yeah, that's what everybody did.
Like you said, if you have trees falling on your roof, you can't really leave either.
Well, you need. Yeah, they left. Everybody left. Like you just get out of there, and come back when it's safe. And so they're starting to. It's starting to be life again down there, normal life again. So that's what we're waiting on.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing for the Super Bowl? We talked a little bit about that with Matt earlier. What's your big plan?
We're just going to have a little party here with all the grandkids and my family, whoever wants to come over. But when the way our house is set up, it's just like everyone congregates in the family room / kitchen area.
Right.
So it'll just be really loud.
It will be loud.
We have a grandson. He's just he's a life lover. He just loves to be busy and loud.
A life lover. That's good.
He is. He gets so excited about everything.
That's good. That's good. You need that kind of energy with it.
It is.
Are you making it?
You definitely won't be watching anything during halftime. It'll just be too nuts.
Oh, yeah. So that's my favorite. See, I could care less about either one of these teams. We were just talking about I don't really care about Seattle.
Me either, Tami.
Or don't really care too much about New England. So Matt and I are in it for the commercials and the food. That's why we're here.
I like watching the commercials. That's my favorite part too.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, so you can. Well, I don't know how much you're going to be able to hear. I was going to try and play some of them, but we get spanked by YouTube if we do that. But
don't do that.
You know what, Becky? Why do coaches like punters? Do you know why coaches like punters?
No, Tami, I don't.
Because punters always put their best foot forward. Ta-da! That was good timing, Matt. Thanks for that.
Wow, we got football jokes.
Do I have football jokes? They're bad football jokes. I've been doing them all week. Where do hungry football players play? In the Super Bowl. In the Supper Bowl. Sorry, my bad.
I should have known that.
Ooh, and what did the football player say to the flight attendant?
Serve me? No.
Put me in, coach.
I
come on, that's a good one.
I like that.
That
one,
got a
Terry.
chuckle. All right, I
That
mean,
was a good one.
One in every 50. I get a chuckle out of these.
Oh, I got one. What do they? What's the top food that they serve at football games?
Wings.
I was gonna say bacon, but that's not a good. No, that.
Wait. What bacon?
Is this a joke, Matt?
Well, he's trying to make it one.
Because footballs are made from pigskin. I think.
Oh, they are made from pigskin. Okay.
Nice job.
I don't know. It was.
So wait, what was the
No.
punchline again? Tell me the
It was
punchline.
bacon because.
Bacon
Maybe it
because
should have been. Maybe it should have been.
Pigskins. Don't they?
pigskin.
Yeah, don't you eat
You're gonna have to
pigs?
rework that one.
What are
Yeah.
those fried? What are those things? Pork rinds.
Oh yeah, Ew, a football made out of pork rinds. No thanks.
Yuck.
We had on the first hour. We did a bunch of recipes that are shaped like footballs.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that was fun. We had, there's a ton of them, like 70 of them on there or something like that.
70. Oh, you have to send me it. I gotta make.
That's
one.
why I was asking. What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Have you been looking at fun football facts? Was that you?
Tammy, I have. Did you know? Oh, now of course my phone just went poopy. Hold on one second.
No poopy on your
please.
phone. What in the world? Hey, what do you call a
brother.
linesman's kid? A chip off the old blocker.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you can feel free to use these with
okay,
your
here.
grandchildren when they're around.
Miss Tammy.
Yes, ma'am.
And Matt,
And-
American
Yes.
football is a hodgepodge that developed from two sports. Which sports are they, guys?
Soccer.
Yes, that's one.
And would it be rugby or rugby?
And rugby.
Yeah,
that's
all
right.
right.
Yeah, those two sports are popular throughout the world, but America's a melting pot wanted something to distinguish the country from all the others. The first official football game was perhaps the first college game, an introduction to the new sport. So there you go. That's how it got started. And today, American football is played in everywhere. I mean, everybody knows this stuff, don't they? Because we're Americans, football is America's sport. So,
Yeah.
Anyway,
I thought
players
baseball
play
was
the game.
America's sport. Wasn't baseball America's sport?
I'm sorry, but I think baseball's kind of boring.
Well, I know it
I'm
is,
just saying.
but I think it's like
I don't
apple
wanna say
pie,
it.
baseball, and
But
you know.
but if you think about it, football. I mean, everybody. Well, that's one of these things I was going to tell you about.
Okay.
Is how popular the Super Bowl is.
Okay, let's
It gets
go.
115 million viewers each year. 115 million.
That's why the ads are so expensive.
And Tammy, now that you said that, it's $7 million for a 30-second ad.
Wow.
That was in the 2023 Super Bowl, and you know how much everything's
It's
gone
up. Yeah,
so
I thought they said it was 8 million
it's
for this
probably-
one. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're probably right. Yep.
Crazy.
So I personally think football is more of a sport. I mean, I wonder what the World Series gets, the game 7, maybe that would get a lot. I
Yeah,
guess. Game
probably
7 of
not
the,
more
you
than
know.
the Super Bowl. Do you know that my husband's high school,
Uh-uh.
the Notre Dame College Prep, has no school on Monday after the Super Bowl?
As it should be.
Yeah.
I truly think it should be a day off.
Well, it is for
I do.
them. It is
So
for
many
them.
people couldn't. Well, because a lot of people call in sick.
Well,
Did you
that's
know
the
that?
deal. Or they're not paying
Yeah.
attention, or they're a big football school, so they know everybody's watching it. You
Yeah.
know, so they're like,
Right.
they can pick their private school. They can pick their days off, and they picked it.
Maybe they go an extra day at the end of the year. You know.
I think they have a couple of days to play with, and then you start having to tack on at the end of the year.
In the 1880s, most colleges featured some form of the sport that could be considered football. 1880s.
That was a long
College-
time ago.
Yeah, college throughout the United States were anxious to embrace athletes after the Civil War. This is the reason this took off, because I think people needed something that everyone could be happy about and, move on. And amateur football quickly became tremendously popular. How about that?
Groovy. What year was that?
This was, let me tell you, Tammy, 1880s. And now I'm going to ask you guys, what state was the first state to really embrace football?
Oh, good Lord.
I'm gonna guess Maryland. I don't know why I'm thinking Maryland.
All right, you say Maryland. What do you say, Tim?
Boy.
Boy is not a state.
No, I'm thinking, I don't know why I want to say Washington. Is that anywhere near?
No, Tammy, it
No,
wasn't Washington.
no, I
either.
didn't. All right. I don't know why I said Washington. I don't know.
In September 1920, 14 Ohio football teams came together to create the American Professional Football Association. The National Football League, or NFL, evolved from the American Professional Football Association in 1920.
So wait, the
Today-
NFL was formed in
Yeah.
1920.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's true.
That's good to
I
know.
had a grandfather, and he went to school in Vermont, University of Vermont, and he played football in like the late 1880s.
Oh, do
How
you have
about
any
that?
cool pictures of his leather helmet?
I do.
Oh, I love
I
it. Yeah.
I have two pictures. I have a picture of that and a picture of his frat. And I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, did you know this? You talked about uniforms, and they didn't wear helmets until 1943.
When did they start?
They didn't need to wear helmets.
When did they start playing? 43 is when they put helmets on. When did they start?
Well, they started playing in the 1880s.
Oh.
But you know what? My husband has a theory.
Uh-oh.
He thinks that they should go back to just those leather things
Oh, he does.
because if you're going to give a hit, there's nothing to protect you either. So you're not going to hit as hard as you do now with these, these plastic,
Yeah, the big.
fiberglass
Well,
helmets
yeah.
that obviously aren't working.
Well,
So-
right. Now,
There's
you,
a lot of
you ever see those big puffy ones on the guys once in a while?
Yes,
So
yes,
apparently they have the choice if they want to wear the.
Yes.
They have to wear the puffies for practice, I guess. But
Oh, they all have to wear the puffies
well, not
for practice.
I'm just thinking of the Titans because that's the team I know. But
Oh, I got
they
you.
had they
That's
all had
their rule or something.
well they all
maybe.
had the puffies on for practice, and I asked my son.
That's smart.
Once in a while, you'll see that puffy in the game, and he said they have a choice. If they want to wear the big fat head in the game, they can wear it. The puffy one, I guess. But
Did he ever tell you why they don't?
Ah,
not
look at
wear-
this.
Oh yeah,
This is just
it's
an
like
example.
look, is that your
That's
uncle right there? Or
No,
your-
it's an example.
grandfather.
I know.
No.
Your
It's an
grandfather.
example. It's just 1880 Michigan Wolverines.
1880.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
That would have been like that. I have to find it.
Do they all have mustaches? It's hard to see from here.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if
back
it was
in the
18. Maybe it's like 1900. I don't really know.
Yeah,
So I could be talking. Yeah, I don't really know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I can tell you about football that you'd be interested in.
How about the average NFL player? You know what they make?
Oh, how much?
The roughly 2.1 million per year is the average NFL player. Players' salary depends on the team contract and their performance. So some of the top players can earn as
Get
much as
bonuses?
20 million. But the
What if
average,
they get hurt? What if they get hurt? What happens to their contract?
I think they get the
Is
money.
it fulfilled? They do. I don't know.
It depends on their contract, but I think they get the money. I don't know. You're talking to
So
the
then
wrong
if
gal
they're
on that one.
yeah, I don't know either. I
Uh-huh.
do know one thing I don't understand is why the NFL is considered a nonprofit. They have nonprofit status.
That is a very, very good question because the NFL is
Why?
one of the most greedy organizations I know. So
Billions.
I don't.
And they're not for nonprofit.
I don't know. Well, hey,
now,
you know what?
Maybe it's changed, but that was a few years ago. I'm like,
That
what?
might
How could
be.
that be?
That might be a little investigative segment we could look into because I really
Yeah.
don't know. Or I could just ask my son who works for them. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have
You
the
could
answer.
ask him.
Let's see. So what other fun facts?
Here's the first actual game of football.
Okay.
Was played between Rutgers. Is that New Jersey?
Rutgers, yeah, I believe it is, yeah.
And Princeton, November 6th, 1869.
Wow.
However, as we know, the rules weren't codified until the 1880s when Walter Camp, I don't know who he is, a famous rugby player, pioneered the new rules that transformed the game.
All right, Walter. Way
I
to
wonder
go.
if pickleball will be like this one day, Tammy.
We're
going to
be talking about it. Uh-huh.
It'll be a super pickle.
I like it. Well, and we'll have the Super Bowl of picklers, right? The super picklers.
Yes. Yeah.
I doubt it.
Stupid.
I know.
Yeah, I do too. But you never know. You never know.
Never know. Let's see. What else do we have here? 14 different rushing champions over the 17 years. Georgia Tech holds the record for the most points scored in a college game. You want to guess what that was? Happened in 1916.
Let me guess.
1916.
I'm not looking. So I'll say 85 points.
Wow. It was could this be true? In 1916, Georgia Tech holds the record for the most points scored in a college game. The college team scored the most lopsided victory ever, 222 to 0.
Yeah, that sounds like
lopsided.
ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. Who's watching that stuff? Yeah,
But you know, some of these places are so competitive with each other. You know, maybe they just wanted to stick it to them.
Now, the longest college football game. You want to guess how long that ran? So they're normally what, 2.5, 3 hours usually?
Yeah, I'll say 5 hours. I don't know.
Oh, that's aggressive. The game ran just a little short of 4 hours, and it included 7 overtime periods. This was Kentucky and Arkansas in 2003. The Razorbacks finally won at 71-63.
So overtime back then. I mean, I think in the regular season, don't they have a cutoff now? There's a cutoff.
I get so confused.
And it's only conference games, you know, or not conference, tournament, not playoffs. Yeah,
playoffs. Yeah,
where they keep doing overtimes. But
is that still the rule? Because they changed some stuff.
I don't know.
I can't keep up, and I'm not sure.
I'm no expert.
I'll be totally honest. I am not sure which sport has what overtime rules. I get them confused. Every time we're into overtime, if it's hockey, if it's what, I'm like, wait a minute, what are the rules? I don't understand again. So, yeah, I don't remember what they were back then either. Princeton surprisingly holds the record for the most collegiate national football championships. Most people today are surprised because these wins took place in the early 1900s. And the last Princeton championship was 1950. But they have 20. They hold 28 championships, so they hold the most. That Princeton used to be big into football, I think, a long time ago.
So University of Chicago, and then they wanted to push academics, so they got rid of their football team. All of their, stuff like that.
Pro football games have been played on every day of the week. Every team except Houston has played in a conference championship since 1988. Huh. How about that? There's a bunch of fun facts on here. This is the factlife.org for football. You can look that up if you want to catch some more of those facts. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages. Stick with us.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. An Illinois Senate Democrat has introduced legislation that would bar current ICE agents from being hired by state or local police departments. Senator Laura Fine says the bill is aimed at addressing training concerns and rebuilding trust between law enforcement and communities. Illinois Democrats are backing a proposal requiring public high schools to offer voter registration to eligible students. Supporters say it would boost civic engagement, while critics warn it could strain schools and raise concerns about partisan influence. As Illinois faces a housing shortage, an Illinois Policy Institute researcher says state regulations are limiting new construction. New data shows home prices are up more than 44% since 2019, while housing availability continues to fall statewide. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Elgin isn't just a city, it's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now 847-741-5660 or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. This afternoon, isolated snow showers before 3, mostly cloudy with a high near 32. Tonight, snow likely after 1, cloudy with a low around 28. Looking ahead to Friday, snow likely before 9, then isolated snow showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 37. Currently 33 and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 32 degrees. Kind of getting a little cloudy out there. We got some snow in the forecast, so stay warm out there. It's, not bad, though. It's better than it has been. We got 3:35 in the afternoon, and we are back with News Nation time, I guess.
Yes.
Matt's going to dig around and tell us what he's got.
A ransom note delivered to the FBI about the abduction of Ann Guthrie. Mother of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie is being taken seriously. News Nation's Brian Enton has more.
There are deadlines in the ransom note. There are 2 deadlines according to the FBI. The first one is at 5 p.m. today, and we asked whether that was 5 p.m. local time, and they didn't elaborate. And the second deadline, all they would say is that it is next Monday. And in terms of what's in the ransom note, they said that there were facts. That's the word they use, facts pertaining to Nancy Guthrie, more specifically about her Apple iWatch, and also about a floodlight at the house. I asked the FBI, well, how do you know that the person wasn't just watching the news or looking on social media and knew that Nancy Guthrie had an iWatch and knew about the floodlight and had seen images of the house? And they said that's a very good question. They wouldn't pin down exactly when the ransom notes came in. Other new information we received, they say they still don't have a suspect or person of interest. They said that they won't confirm whether there was signs of forced entry into the house. In terms of that search yesterday that we saw out at Nancy Guthrie's house, which seemed to come out of nowhere when all of the FBI showed up. They said now that the FBI is involved, they also wanted to go out and see the crime scene for themselves. And we asked the sheriff very specifically, do you think that you cleared the crime scene too quickly? Because remember, they basically packed up and left days ago. And he admitted that that may have been a mistake that he made. And in retrospect, he would have kept the crime scene tape up.
The FBI today announced they've arrested someone accused of delivering a different fake ransom note, and they're also increasing the reward, for information from $2,500 to $50,000. They say they still believe that Guthrie is still alive 4 days after she was forcibly taken from her home in Tucson, Arizona.
But they don't tell you why they think she's still alive. The whole case is wacky.
Yeah.
I mean, the
It's
whole
very
case
weird.
is wacky. Is it, who goes in and steals an 84-year-old woman out of her house? Like,
Well, I mean, what the obvious to me would be that they've been casing it because they know that. But if it was casing, then they would have some sort of evidence, right?
right,
That it was,
repeat evidence
Samantha
that they saw them.
Samantha
Yeah.
Guthrie's mother, who obviously has tons of money now. So,
Well,
that's
her
one-
mom doesn't have money. Her daughter has money.
but her daughter has money.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where they're going for the, let's call it a ransom,
Right.
I would say, is she would be the source of the dough. But what's odd, this whole thing is odd because nobody has
very odd.
contacted the family with a ransom note. Nobody's gave the family anything. They put it on public TV or they sent it to TMZ. They found there was
Someone, I don't know who said it, that going to TMZ shows a sign of amateur.
Yeah,
So I don't
and
know.
there's 2 ransom notes out there. One of them has been found false, and the guy has been arrested by the FBI and said that this guy was just trying to, be an opportunist at the time, whatever his deal was. The second
Right.
one they're trying to verify right now is my understanding of it. But what in the world is the motivation for somebody to take her and then not say, here's what I want? Because they don't know what anybody wants. They're like, who has her and what do they want? Is she still alive?
Well, what if they didn't know that she was that they thought she was just like some wealthy woman who maybe they were kind of see if they're casing the neighborhood, there would be evidence of
I
all
think
that.
everybody in Tucson.
I don't know.
I think Tucson's well aware of the Guthrie family. I mean, I think they know that Savannah's from there and that she's around there a lot, and people are aware of it.
Because maybe they're just like freaking out because any wrong move, I mean, any easily wrong move, the FBI is going to have them. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind.
And they're playing it kind of close to the vest. They're not giving out, like, they're not telling you if it was forced
That's
entry
right,
or
Tammy.
not.
That's right. I think they're keeping a lot of it, and as well as they should. I mean,
But
if you
they
wanna get
need
this
the
woman
public's
back,
help.
right.
So they're throwing out as much as
That's
they
true.
can
Yes,
so that they can
yes.
get, because one of the biggest problems they're having with this is they don't have ring camera footage from her door. What I just watched a press release. This is how I know so much about it. On the very before I came in here, they had a press conference at noon today, and they put out a timeline of like this happened at this time, this happened at this time. And they showed the night before the brother-in-law, Savannah Guthrie's sister Ann, her husband her husband is a 6th grade teacher and is in a band. And he brought her home at 9:50. The garage door closed at 9:50 when he brought her and put her away for the night.
That's what he is saying, right?
Yeah,
That's not
and
like
that's
on
what
a
the garage
camera.
they do have evidence that shows that happened. And then at like 1:50 in the morning, something like that, somebody takes down the ring camera at the front door. Yeah. And then a few minutes later, another camera shows a person, like 10 minutes later, there's a person detected, but the image of it is not available because they don't do the Ring subscription where you pay $110 a year and they keep the video on file. They don't do that. So they contacted Ring, and Ring's like, it's gone. Like, we can't cover it's gone. It gets covered over and there's no way.
But maybe it really isn't gone.
Well, they're
Maybe.
saying it's gone.
I
And-
know.
And they're saying that they have no footage of it, but they know that there was a person there and that somebody took the Ring camera down. And then they show her pacemaker. She had a pacemaker on, and they show that pacemaker pings an app on her phone. But her phone and her car were left at home. and she was.
And she had an Apple Watch too.
Well,
and
that's a
not
whole
there
nother that's a
either.
whole nother subject. But so about the
Oh,
pacemaker, when they took her out of the home, it stopped pinging the phone to tell it was working at 2 a.m. and it hasn't been heard from since. So they know that's when she left the residence. So it looks like whoever was there for like 40 minutes, like a long time they were in that house. And what they did, I don't know. I don't know what they did. I don't know, or why. Why are they doing this?
We actually have an update.
What do we have?
So let's hear it. I just found it on New York Post from Georgia World 15 minutes ago, posted that there was a criminal complaint filed today. There's a California man named Derek Colella who has now been officially arrested and charged with
her
as the one who sent the ransom texts.
Oh, that was the false text.
Yeah.
Yeah. We knew that guy was already.
Oh, but in the thing I read, they didn't identify who the man was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they talked about that at the. I thought you told me they got somebody who did it.
No,
this is the fake ransom note. This is the guy who did that out of California. The opportunist trying to make make money on nothing. Yeah, he should be caught. Good. I'm glad they caught him. And they.
Oh, sorry. I got you excited.
Yeah, you got me really excited. I was like, wait, they caught the guy already? Because
Yeah, they think. I mean, they think there's a good chance she's still alive, right?
Well, who knows? That's the other thing.
I know.
The pacemaker. She's got high blood pressure. She hasn't had meds for 4 days. I really don't know what that does to somebody with high blood pressure. I don't know. I mean,
so they know that. I know this sounds weird, but if you're going to kidnap someone and they're old, wouldn't you want to take their meds with them?
Unless you're stupid and you don't know old people are on meds.
Yeah.
But almost all old people have something somewhere, I mean,
that's right.
It's just, they said they left the bottle, her medicine is there on the bedside table.
Oh, well, then there you go.
And they also said they've checked the hospitals and they've checked the pharmacies to see if the prescription has been filled anywhere around so that to know if she's getting it or not. And they found nothing. So, and they said they need to check that again in the press conference I saw. I don't know. It's a wacky situation, man.
Yeah, it really is. And they said when Savannah and her siblings were on Instagram, that's the first ever where something like that has just, it was just one of the first things that have ever been done to make a public plea like that on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. And they said the FBI. So the FBI is there, Tucson FBI. And by the way, one of Patrick's BFFs works for the Tucson FBI.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Gosh,
I know.
It's a buzz right now, that's for sure.
It sure is. Well, it's such a mystery. It's like...
It is.
The motivation is the big thing. Like,
but
why?
Remember when that Brian Kohlberger, he... it sounded at the beginning like they didn't have much information. There wasn't a lot going on. And then as time went by, after they caught him, it became very clear about how they were working behind the scenes. And so I think they probably know a lot more.
Exactly, totally. And they're kind of like because the press is like all over it. And the sheriff seems to be, I don't know if you've seen any of the,
I caught him for a minute.
He seems a little loose, a little, I don't know if loose is the right word, but
But yeah, these people, that area probably isn't used to having a lot of press around.
But he did say, remember the Gabby Gifford thing when she got shot in Arizona?
Oh, yes.
He was in charge of that investigation. He said he was the lead on that one. So hopefully he knows what he's doing because doesn't feel that way.
Well, you got the
who knows?
Did you ever watch, there was a show and it was right at the beginning of the pandemic and then it never showed up again. These people would see if they could outwit the FBI. Did you? And so they would be given they knew that they could get called and they had you could do it with you and a sibling, or you could do it you and a sibling, you and another person, or you could do it by yourself and try not to get caught. And it was to see how long you could go before they got caught. There was only one guy that was able to do it. It was really fascinating.
Really?
I think probably gave away too much information.
I never heard of it. What was it called?
Yeah. I don't even remember the name. It was a very interesting show, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too bad.
No, it does sound interesting.
And then the pandemic hit, and then that just changed everything.
It did change a lot of things now, didn't it, young lady? I don't know. Hey, well, it's game time. Did you know that?
How did Nancy do yesterday?
Nancy did very well, actually.
Ooh,
Go figure. I know.
My work cut out for me.
Now, wait. I've got a new game. Have you played the new game with me yet?
I probably have, Tammy.
Okay. We're not going to take a break because we're already there.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's see. I got to dig in my happy little bag. Super trivia. This one. Have you played this one? I can't recall if you've played this one or not.
Yes, I played it last week.
Okay. So the way this one works, I am going to ask you a question. That's pretty much it. I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to give me an answer. And that's pretty much the way this one works. It's pretty simple. But the questions are kind of... Oh, thank you. Matt's giving me my buzzers. We've got our thinking music. We're all set. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Hey, what is Bugs Bunny's catchphrase? Come on, you know this.
That's all, folks.
No, that's Porky Pig.
Oh, don't tell me.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Okay.
He pops up out of the hole. He's biting a carrot, and he says,
"Oh, what's up, Doc?"
That's it.
What's up,
there
Doc?
we go. Yay!
Hey, here's a little side note.
All right.
You know, I met Mel Blanc once.
Did you? What did you tell me something about Mel Blanc? No, that was no.
I think,
no. You don't even know who he is.
Mel
Do you?
Blanc.
Never mind. That was you.
He's the voice of Bugs Bunny, Sylvester Cat. What's the
Okay,
other
I'm
ones,
sorry, I'm
Tammy?
so uncultured.
This is all cartoons, Matt. It's very big culture. Yeah. Cartoons from the 70s.
I know about Bugs Bunny. I just didn't know
the guy's name, Mel Blanc. Is he dead?
I thought I saw. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
I thought
was an
so.
old man
I
when I
thought so,
met him back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. Go back.
He looks like a very nice man. I'm sure he was nice. Was he
He
nice?
was a little man.
A wee little man. A wee little man. Hey,
Very sweet.
Rebecca, who's the lead singer of the band Nirvana?
Kurt Cobain.
That's it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Nancy's gonna get me in all the music. So
I don't. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. What is a spread of garnish made from fish eggs? You know. this.
Caviar.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So smart.
Hey, Becky. What protocol ensures secure website connections?
What protocol?
Yeah, what protocol? What's that?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. Passwords?
No, protocol. I don't know. This is a tough one. You give up. HTTPS is the protocol. You know.
No, I wouldn't. What does it even stand for?
I don't even know. You'd have to ask. I don't know. My son.
Ask Matt.
Ask my
Matt,
son
what does it
who
mean?
does the programming.
Matt,
or ask
Matt.
Matt.
Is hypertext transfer protocol secure?
That's what it stands for.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, you need that HTTPS to have a secure website. That I know.
You got to have the S in it.
You got to
If
have the
don't,
S.
Then it's not secure.
Yep.
That is so good to know. Honestly, never knew that. So
Really?
dumb. God, I
Yeah,
should
and
know
to look
that.
at when you're going somewhere, if you have that HTTPS, you're secure. What was the global life of expectancy in 2024? This is around the world. What was life expectancy globally in 2024?
So you're talking about the median age.
I'm talking about what was the global life expectancy in 2024?
Like how old a person was going to live?
Yes.
Oh, around the world. So then I have to think of all the different countries.
You sure do.
I'll say 70.
Ooh, you are so close, but 73. Good guess, though, Beck.
I was thinking of all of the countries.
Right,
all the third world,
right, which really lowers it considerably from...
And all the people who have too much sugar in their diet.
Yeah,
Hello?
that would be
Yeah.
me. That's me right here. Me. I'm one of those. But I don't have sugar today.
Me too.
I don't. I have just
Did you
tea.
talk about the Grammys the other day?
I did. We did Grammy fashion and the
They
winners.
were talking about Ozempic, all the Ozempic bodies.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I noticed
no.
that. Yeah, I
we
noticed
just
that.
we just talked
missed
I didn't say
fashion.
anything about it, but I noticed it.
Yeah. Did
Oh
you?
my goodness,
you
the
seen-
faces. Ooh.
Have you seen the Osbournes?
No. Why are they
Yeah,
on
that's
Ozempic?
what
Oh my
Speaking of that,
gosh.
it's
Like
sad.
the mom.
I was well, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly Osbourne. Now, how
Well,
old
and
is
her
Looks
too.
like a skeleton.
how old is Kelly Osbourne these days?
She's gotta be
Osbourne.
about 40
She's 41.
or something.
41. Okay.
I couldn't believe. I was like, oh.
How
my
about Jack?
God.
Is he on him too?
No, he looks normal.
Okay.
Let me see if I
Well-
can find the one picture of them together. It was I couldn't believe it. I was
Who-
I
like,
mean, I
oh my
saw him
god.
after his father passed away. He looked.
He
normal.
looked, yeah, he looked the same then. I saw him. He was a little angry about some things, I think. When it,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh.
Look at them.
Oh my.
I can tell that's Sharon, but
skin
that
and
doesn't
bones.
look like.
Those
at
neither.
all.
By the way, neither one of them look healthy. Now, Sharon Osbourne used to be a lot bigger, and she got the stomach operation done and lost a lot of weight doing that. Now it looks like she's done something else.
They're just so into.
Wow, that is crazy. That's a crazy picture.
I think they're taking the death pretty hard though.
Well,
The
yeah.
father, yeah, because they
But-
look all close.
That could be too, Matt. You're right. That could
Yeah, I don't know.
But if you're on Ozempic,
I
you're
just
not
want to
eating.
give. Can I give her a cheeseburger? I just want to give her one right now. She doesn't look. She
Actually,
just.
that sounds good. I haven't been
Becky's
hungry
like,
for a
"Where's
couple
my
days." Like,
cheeseburger?
ooh, I could go for one of them.
Yeah. All right. Let's
All right,
see.
next question.
Back to the game. Let's see. Who is the lead singer of Coldplay, Rebecca?
Apple's dad.
Yes, that's right. Remember his name?
What's his name? I don't like Coldplay, so give me that.
Really?
Give me the. No, I really don't. What's his first name? What letter?
Let's see. It starts with a C. His initials are CM.
Chris.
Yes, that's it. Chris. Yeah, you got it. Close enough. Chris
Money.
Martin.
Chris
Martin.
Martin.
Chris Martin. What is the
I'm not a
National Intelligence Agency of Israel called?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a hint. What is it?
Well,
I'll know it if I hear it.
would you? I don't think I would. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know how to give you a hint on this one. I mean,
Can you just give me the first initial?
M. I can give you an M.
Oh. Mossad.
Mossad is right, Becky. Good job. Look at her. Wait, hold on.
I've read some novels.
What's that? What, Beck?
I said I've read some spy novels. So.
Atta girl, you got it.
Yeah.
Name. I don't think she's missed one yet. Has she missed one
No.
yet, Becky?
Oh.
Name the intricate knot famously cut by Alexander the Great.
All I know is a Celtic knot, and I know that's not it.
No, it's a Gordian knot. I don't know if anybody would get that one.
I don't know what that is. Who would know? I don't know. I don't know anything about knots.
Hey,
if I was a sailor, maybe I know.
maybe you would, but you're not a sailor, are you?
Yeah, but I'm not a sailor. No.
Well, let me. You're
No, I'm
not
not
a sailor. You're KNOT, a sailor.
Matt, you're funny. You're funny, Matt. You're a punny man.
How now? You know about diamonds? Do you know about those?
I wish I knew a lot more. Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
Let me ask you about a diamond anniversary. How many years constitute a diamond anniversary?
I'm thinking.
Yes.
I don't know, but I'm going to say 50.
I would have said that too. That's not correct.
That's golden.
25.
I think that is 25. No, not that's silver. I think that's silver. It is 60.
Oh,
60.
You have to wait 60 years to get a freaking diamond.
Diamond.
Oh
Well,
my
for your
goodness.
anniversary. I mean, you can go out and
I
get
think
one now.
7 years.
My
I
great-
think if you're married, if you make
7
it
years, you want a diamond. I want a diamond every 7 years if I'm married.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Right.
I'm with you.
I have a theory about that. I think that
Tell me your theory.
I think the longer you're married, the more rewards you should get. So instead of getting a shower when you're newly married, because you need all that stuff, okay, fine.
Right.
Every 10 years, I think if you're still married, every 10 years, you get a shower just for staying married.
But Tammy, then you gotta have everyone bring you a gift.
I want it. Yes, bring me new towels. My towels are ratty. I need some new
that's true.
pans. Come on, bring
Yes.
them. Let's do it. Every 10 years,
Hey,
we
but
get
what
new
if you
stuff.
never get married? Shouldn't you have stuff too?
Well, yeah, but you're on your own then. I mean, it's my reward for being married for 10
The
years.
reward.
Oh, wait,
It's
and
the
then another 10
reward.
years I get more. I want new stuff every 10 years. It's just a theory. I know. I don't think it'll catch on, but I don't.
You could try.
I can't seem to get you guys to throw me the shower every 10
Oh,
years.
you want a shower? All right.
Every 10
All
years,
right.
Beck. I want a shower and new
All
and
Are
new
you
towels.
asking or demanding?
Oh, I've been asking them for decades. I want every 10 years. I want a new shower. I want a shower. I want new towels. I need new dishes. I want some more silverware. You know what I mean?
Stuff like that.
All
Hey,
right.
well, then you wouldn't care where I got this stuff from either. would you?
Well, I'd have a registry that you'd have to.
Oh, there it is.
See what I mean? You could have one too every 10 years. We could all
have one
if you're
too.
married for more than 10 years, I say every 10 years you're married, you get a shower. That's just my wacky.
I like. Well, I'm with you on that.
I know, man. Why should the new guys get everything? I mean, come on now.
Amen.
Just saying.
Amen.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd have 40 and a half of them already, or 4 and a half of them already for cry eye. I'd have all new towels.
You could focus. One focus could be on the bathroom. One focus could be on the
Yes,
bedroom,
that's 10 years.
kitchen.
Then we'll maybe everybody could bring me a new kitchen cabinet and I'll redo
But
my
what
kitchen.
about the guys? Maybe the guys would want their own shower.
A tool shower? Maybe they do those sort of things, you know.
Maybe. I do like tools too, though.
You do? Do you want new tools? You have tool envy that you want new tools going? No?
I have my own drill. Did you know that?
Of course you do, Becky. Is it pink?
And I hide it from Brian.
That's very funny. Why? Because he'll ruin it? He'll ruin it?
No, he'll just misplace it.
Yeah, I know. You want to know where it is.
You want it when you want it.
Yeah, I hear you. I got a hammer that's got my name on it and my name only because, you know.
Now, that would be pink. That would be pink.
No, it's not. It's flowers. It's got little flowers on it, actually.
Oh, well, that's even
better.
early,
That's better. All right, let's see.
Better.
What other question? What percentage, Becky, of Earth's size is the moon? What percentage of Earth's size is the moon?
Oh, that's a good one.
I know.
That's a good book I read just recently. Was the Hail Mary Project?
Yeah.
I'll say it's 110.
It's 25% or 27%. Sorry, 27%. So it's about a quarter.
That's much.
Yeah, much more.
Bigger than
yeah,
I thought.
right.
But that's a good book, by the way. The Hail Mary Project.
You could do a book segment. I keep telling you, you need to do a book segment on good books that you like.
No,
Well,
I
here's
thought
your.
you want to read You're going to read Wuthering Heights?
Yes, and so are you. She's like, no way.
Is that by Emily Bronte?
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Hey, who had to take the ring? Oh, no, we don't want that. What is the traditional Southeast Asian skirt-like garment called? Southeast Asian skirt.
A sarong.
That's it. Ding, ding, ding. Yay. You did really well. Can't wait to tell Nancy all about it. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We got a skedaddle, but we will be back next week. Bye.
Who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this